Lessons from Grandma. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village, lived a sweet little girl named Lily. Lily was an imaginative and curious child who loved exploring the world around her. Her favorite person in the whole world was her beloved grandmother, Grandma Rose. Grandma Rose was a wise and gentle lady, known for her warm smile and kind heart. She lived in a cozy cottage on the outskirts of the village, surrounded by a beautiful garden filled with colorful flowers. Every summer, Lily would spend her school holidays with Grandma Rose, eagerly looking forward to the adventures they would have together. One sunny morning, Lily woke up with excitement bubbling inside her. She rushed to put on her favorite blue dress, tie her hair in pigtails, and skipped merrily down the path to Grandma Rose's cottage. As she reached the cottage, she found her grandmother tending to the garden, her hands covered in soil. "Good morning, Grandma Rose," Lily greeted her with a wide grin. Grandma Rose turned around, her eyes lighting up when she saw her granddaughter. "Good morning, my dear Lily. How are you today?" "I'm fantastic," Lily exclaimed. "I was thinking we could go on a special adventure today. Maybe to the enchanted forest." Grandma Rose chuckled softly. "Oh, my adventurous little one. The enchanted forest it is then. But first, let's have some breakfast to fuel our exploration." They sat together at the small wooden table in the cozy kitchen, enjoying a delicious breakfast of freshly baked muffins and steaming hot tea. As they ate, Grandma Rose shared stories of her own childhood adventures, weaving magical tales that made Lily's eyes sparkle with wonder. After breakfast, they packed a picnic basket with sandwiches, fruits, and a blanket to sit on. Holding hands, they set off on their grand adventure to the enchanted forest. The forest was a place of mystery and wonder, filled with ancient trees, vibrant flowers, and mystical creatures. As they ventured deeper into the woods, Lily's imagination soared. Grandma Rose pointed out different plants, teaching Lily about their names and healing properties. They laughed together, played hide-and-seek behind tall trees, and made up songs about the forest's secrets. At a clearing in the heart of the forest, they spread the picnic blanket and sat down to enjoy their lunch. Surrounded by the serene beauty of nature, Lily shared her dreams and aspirations with Grandma Rose. The wise grandmother listened attentively, offering words of encouragement and guidance. As the day wore on, the sun started to set, casting a warm golden glow over the forest. Lily nestled against her grandmother, feeling safe and loved. She looked up at the sky, where stars began to twinkle, and asked, "Grandma Rose, do you think magic is real?" Grandma Rose smiled tenderly and replied, "Oh, my dear Lily, magic exists in the little moments we share, the love we have for one another, and the beauty that surrounds us. It's in the kindness we show and the dreams we chase. So, yes, my darling, magic is real." Hand in hand, they made their way back to Grandma Rose's cottage, their hearts full of joy and love. The day had been filled with adventure and enchantment, but the true magic lay in the bond between Lily and her grandmother. From that day on, Lily carried the lessons and memories of her time with Grandma Rose in her heart. Their special adventures continued throughout the years, even as Lily grew older. But no matter how old she became, she would always remember the magical summers she spent with her grandmother, the one who taught her that love, imagination, and the simplest of moments could bring the most extraordinary enchantment to life. Emily and the Enchanting Rabbit. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village, there lived a curious and kind-hearted little girl named Emily. Emily had a deep love for animals and spent most of her time exploring the magical woods near her home. One sunny day, as she ventured deeper into the forest, she stumbled upon a tiny rabbit with soft, fluffy fur and sparkling eyes. The rabbit seemed lost and frightened. Emily's heart melted with compassion. She carefully approached the rabbit and extended her hand, offering a gentle touch. The rabbit, sensing Emily's kindness, hopped onto her palm and nuzzled against her fingers. From that moment, a remarkable bond was formed between the little girl and the rabbit. Emily named her newfound furry friend, Willow, because of the rabbit's graceful nature. From that day forward, Willow became Emily's constant companion, accompanying her on all of her adventures through the forest. They would chase butterflies, splash in puddles, and even have picnics under the shade of tall trees. As time went by, Emily noticed that Willow possessed a remarkable ability. Whenever they encountered other woodland creatures, Willow would communicate with them through a secret language of hopping and gentle nose twitches. This talent amazed Emily, and she realized that Willow had a gift for understanding and helping animals in need. One chilly winter morning, when the forest was covered in a glistening blanket of snow, Emily and Willow stumbled upon a family of squirrels shivering under a barren tree. The squirrels had lost their acorn stash, and without food, they were growing weaker by the minute. Emily knew she had to help them. She whispered her concern to Willow, who immediately hopped into action. Willow hopped over to the squirrels and began communicating with them. With a few precise twitches of its nose, Willow relayed the message that Emily wanted to help find their lost acorns. Together, Emily, Willow, and the squirrels embarked on a thrilling adventure. They searched high and low, digging through mounds of snow, until they discovered the hidden acorn supply. The squirrels squealed with delight as they quickly collected their precious nuts. Grateful for Emily's kindness, the squirrels presented her with a small acorn necklace as a token of their appreciation. It was a symbol of their newfound friendship and a reminder of the magical bond they shared. Word of Emily's incredible adventures with Willow spread throughout the forest, and soon, animals of all shapes and sizes sought her help. From rescuing a bird with a broken wing to finding a lost baby deer, Emily and Willow became the heroes of the woodland creatures. As years went by, Emily and Willow's friendship grew stronger, and they continued to explore the magical forest together, helping animals in need along the way. Their bond was a testament to the power of compassion and the beauty of understanding. And so, the adventures of Emily and Willow became legendary, reminding everyone that even the smallest acts of kindness can create a world filled with love, harmony, and the magic of friendship. Once upon a time, in a magical land called Enchantia, there lived a little rabbit named Rosie. Rosie had the softest white fur you could imagine, and her eyes sparkled with curiosity and kindness. She lived in a cozy burrow nestled at the edge of a shimmering meadow. One moonlit night, as the stars twinkled overhead, Rosie couldn't fall asleep. She hopped out of her burrow and ventured into the meadow, hoping to find a peaceful spot to relax. As she hopped along, she noticed a trail of shimmering fairy dust leading deeper into the meadow. Intrigued, Rosie followed the trail until she arrived at a clearing bathed in moonlight. To her surprise, she discovered a group of woodland creatures gathered around a wise old owl named Oliver. The creatures listened intently as Oliver told magical stories about far-off lands, brave heroes, and fantastic adventures. Rosie quietly joined the circle of animals, her eyes wide with wonder. Oliver noticed the little rabbit and smiled warmly, inviting her to sit beside him. From that night on, Rosie became a regular visitor to the storytelling circle. As the days turned into weeks, Rosie's imagination soared with every tale Oliver shared. She imagined herself soaring through the skies on the back of a majestic dragon, exploring ancient temples in search of hidden treasures, and even diving into the depths of the ocean to befriend mystical creatures. Rosie was no longer just a little rabbit who hopped around the meadow. She had become a brave explorer, a daring adventurer, and a friend to all creatures big and small. The woodland creatures adored her and admired her zest for life. One evening, after a particularly enchanting story, Rosie thanked Oliver for all the wonderful tales he had shared. With a glimmer in his eyes, Oliver leaned in and whispered, "Rosie, my dear, you have become the embodiment of the stories you've heard. Your heart is filled with courage, kindness, and the spirit of adventure." Rosie beamed with happiness, feeling a warm glow inside her. From that day forward, she knew she had a special gift. Rosie started telling her own stories to the other animals, bringing smiles and laughter to everyone who listened. Word of Rosie's storytelling talent spread throughout Enchantia, and soon animals from all corners of the land gathered to hear her enchanting tales. The meadow became a haven of joy and wonder, where animals of all species came together in harmony. And so, each night, as the moon rose high in the sky, Rosie would gather her audience under the twinkling stars. Her stories would whisk the animals away to magical realms, filling their dreams with bravery, friendship, and the belief that anything was possible. And as Rosie looked into the starlit sky, she knew that her story was just beginning, for there were countless adventures waiting to unfold in the land of Enchantia. So, if you listen carefully on a quiet night, you might hear the gentle laughter and soft whispers of Rosie's stories, spreading love and magic throughout the world, one bedtime at a time.